Hey everyone, today we're looking at the F1 2012 Xbox Live demo that's available from September 10th, 2012 on the Xbox Live Marketplace. So I'm going to try to keep the commentary to a minimum, and I have edited this video quite intensively and it's still over 15 minutes. So you'll see all the loading times cut down by 1/4. I fast forwarded all of them so you guys wouldn't have to sit through that. This is quite a long demo. If you do want to sit there and really play it, you can restart races, you can do all of that stuff, and you can spend well over 20 to 30 minutes. I'm just kind of leaving my name here as player one. I didn't want to hassle that and whatever. So obviously Americas I'm going to choose, and Canada, you get to choose all of that stuff. You get to race for your country, and then it asks you how hard you want it to be. And considering that this is the first F1 game I've played since I think like F1 2000 on like PS1, if that was a game, that's probably the last time I played it. It kind of shows you, we start off by doing the young driver test. This is cut down dramatically. It's almost 12, like 5 to 10, maybe even 12 minutes where they go through the driver test day with you. This game looks beautiful. It, like, even the characters, which for a racing game is not a big deal, but this guy's face and movement, they look great. The cars themselves obviously look fantastic. The track's fantastic. So that's one thing about this game. It is amazing looking. So you're going to be going through the driver test day or whatever it's called, and this is actually quite boring. You're just going to learn the controls and basically like do very easy challenges like make a turn or like accelerate and stop, and that goes on for 10 minutes, and I think you have to do it so you can get to the actual race, which is probably how they get away with letting you do races in the demo. And the only track available, this is the Abu Dhabi track, and the track you get to race in at the end of the demo is the Monza track. And this part is quite boring, so I'm actually gonna leave a time link in the description where you can fast forward to either the hot lap or like the, I guess it would be either the hot lap or the qualifying run, and then another link where you can skip through straight to the race. The 5-lap race starts around the 10-minute mark. So if you're interested in skipping all this tutorial crap, it's honestly kind of boring. Please go to the description, click on one of those links, and fast forward to the race and whatnot. I'll talk a little bit more about the game while we are looking at this. I'm going to leave you with in-game audio for the 5 laps that take around 7 to 8, maybe even 9 minutes at the very end there. This tutorial honestly takes forever. It's pretty much useless. And I'd like to you guys to keep in mind that because it's been so long since I played this game, I'm terrible. But anyways, what else is there to say about this game? It looks great, handles well. It has the KERS and the DRS involved, obviously. So for those who don't know, F1 has introduced this quite recently. And what's the difference? KERS is the one where you get to basically have 7 seconds per lap of like a boost, like a nitro boost, basically, where you get a few extra horsepower to really tighten up your turns, or better obviously used in the lower gears. And then DRS is the one where you get to raise your spoiler and create less downforce, which is obviously best used in like long straightaways to really get that speed and overtake someone. And those are activated with the default controls. You're using LB and Y. So what you just missed was actually me selecting like for whatever reason, I'm selecting a challenge person guy, and I'm challenging their time to see, to qualify or do a pole position, whatever you want to call it. And you'll see me here do a lap or a lap and a half because I restart a lot. But I'll leave you guys with that. I'll join you back in commentary right at the beginning of the full race, so I'll see you guys there.
us today. We're only 18th on the grid. Let's do better tomorrow.
So as you can see, after that lap, we're now starting a 5-lap race against a full field of 18, 24, I don't know, a bunch of competitors. I started in the 18th position. There's 24 competitors. There we go, that's what I meant. And you see quite a bit of stuff happen. You see me use rewinds 2 or 3 times. You see me cause a 10-second penalty, so even though I finished the race in first, I actually do get 5th place because I got a 10-second penalty, causing me to get 5th place. I beat my rival at the end, which is one of the challenges I guess they give you. And yeah, here you see me obviously screw up because I don't know what I'm doing. So I do redo the race, or rather restart, do a flashback there. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it or anything, but I actually promised you that my first lap is absolutely terrible, including my second lap as well. If you want to see me get a little more comfortable with the controls and race a little bit better, you can look at the 3rd, 4th, and 5th lap, which I consistently get under a minute and a half without penalties, and I really get used to the controls and stuff. I do switch back and forth, I think, from first-person view to third-person view, just to give you guys a little bit of that. I'm so not used to the handling. I'm so sorry for cutting corners and stuff. It does not happen in the later laps. I'm just so used to Forza controls where the turns are not nearly as tight and you're not attacking the apex as you're attacking the apex quite differently in Forza. And I'm gonna leave you guys with a bunch of in-game audio and stuff like that, so hopefully you enjoy this gameplay and demo. If you do, make sure to like the video. That helps me out tremendously. Leave a comment if you like this and whatnot. Hopefully I'll be getting this game on the 18th when it comes to North America, or if you do live in Europe or the UK or anywhere in Europe, you will get it on September 21st, which is a Friday, I think. I do believe games released there on Friday, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, I will be getting the game. I will be making video achievement guides. Unfortunately, I don't know if they'll be on release date because I'm so busy with school. I have an editing project I'm working on. I'm moving houses. I work another job. I'm just so busy. Hopefully I'll be making guides for it, but I'm not sure. Either way, like the video, comment, subscribe, stuff like that. I'll leave you with the last 3 laps here where I consistently get better and better at the game and cut less and less corners. Here I screw up pretty bad. That's not my fault, but I do learn to get better. So thanks for watching. In-game audio, cue it in 5 seconds. Thanks for watching.
Our data's showing that engine temperatures are looking good. You've got a small lead over Grosjean. Push harder.
So the game ends just by thanking you for playing it and with a little bit of a message there, and that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching.